Paper Cut here doing another replay review. This one of Sofianos, who is a Plat level player. Sofianos posted on the Reddit saying that he really struggles with Fast Castle. So we want to look at his... I found a game where he plays someone who's Fast Castle, and we want to talk about what do you do about a Fast Castle, what to expect, what can your responses be, and give any advice in the process that we can. Now, Sofianos bounces between civs. He's playing a lot of Byzantine right now. Here's a piece of advice I give a lot of people. If you want to get better at the game, I suggest you focus on 1, maybe 2 civs, and really grind those civs. Because there's 2 aspects you learn when you're learning this game. You're learning the game mechanics itself, and just general situational game knowledge. And then you're learning the civ-specific knowledge, which is everything from good strategies, PowerPoints, strong comps, responses per map, per civ that you're playing against. And that's a lot to learn. So bouncing between a lot of different civs makes it so you're constantly kind of restarting and not retaining those things. And if you really grind 1 or 2 civs, you also learn how other civs work because you're constantly playing against them as your civ in a predictable manner. So my suggestion is if your goal is to get better at the game, play 1 or 2 civs till you get to like diamond, at least. And if you ever want to switch because you're bored, that's fine, but like don't be switching a lot. If you're switching all the time, you'll just play a bunch of civs not very well. That's my opinion. So I know in the Reddit he mentioned he had a game he'd want me to look at from a tournament a while back. I like looking at replays, so I'm using this one because I found he played against Japan, which is fast castling. So I know we haven't started the gameplay yet, but I do want to start. One key thing to fighting a fast castle is knowing the civs that like the fast castle. Japan, HRE, at times IU bits. IU bits definitely. Any civ can fast castle, keep in mind. But when I think of fast castling, I think of Japan, HRE, IU bits as like the number one. And that's the reason being is because they get so many advantages from going fast castle. So for Japan, you get the Shinto Shrine, the floating gate, which gives you those bonuses they can put into buildings and get immediate eco or military bonuses. 2, they can get Mount Samurai and Harass and then pick up the relics. So those are all things that really, really help them out. And so how you respond to that is 1, good scouting. You need to scout and see if they're going to do fast castle. And 2, you have to make a decision. When you go against any civ and you see they put a lot of villages on gold, you have to make an immediate decision. Am I massing units and going? Am I going to take advantage of a 2TC? Am I going to go castle myself? And any of those options can work, but it really helps if you have a plan going in. So is your plan to feudal aggress? Is your plan a 2TC? Because you really shouldn't change your plan, it's just how you execute it should be different. So if you're going to go feudal and you see them win fast castle, get on their gold. If you're going to go 2TC, you see them win fast castle, wall up and get some spears. Because they're going to come at you with knights. If you're going fast castle yourself, well, do it faster. But you should already have a plan in place, and the fast castle just adjusts how you do it, is the point I'm trying to make. So let's see it in action. So I watched a few of your other Byzantine games, because I was trying to find one that's fast castle. You don't do this 3 cistern opening in the other ones. So I'm going to assume you've kind of put the 3 cistern opening to rest. You need to do that, because doing 3 cisterns to open is so slow. It takes you so long to get up. And with the changes to cisterns, you only really need to do 1 cistern. Do it on your gold. Like putting the cistern here would have been great. You could have got berries, gold, and wood. And then add the second one after you age up, because you'll just get enough passive stone to do it. And then purposely add the 3rd one, 4th, and 5th later. But this just slows down your feudal too much. 2, you saw him go water, and here's a little piece of advice. When you see someone go water early, you actually have an option. You can drop a barracks and burn the dock down before they age up, which then wastes that dock for them. But fishing on this map isn't a huge deal. He could get 1,500 resources from it. So it's not going to be the end of the world if they get the fishing. But this 3 cistern opening is just slow. It's slow. Good scouting pattern though. Make sure you get up here. There you go. Good, lots of sheep. But you notice you're not dropping your age up. Also, you just macroed that really bad. Yeah, you noticed you put way too much on gold. So that slowed it down even more, and you forgot to. Oh, you missed that. That's harsh. Age up. You notice you're starting your age up at 339. Which is... It works because he went 4 fishing boats, which is a lot. But here's your key. You need to be at his base by now. So you just dropped your sheet off. You're going down and back up, which is very inefficient. You should have come down and crossed back over, and then you needed to check his gold. Like, you want to get to feudal, because when you get to feudal and you see their villager splits, you immediately understand what they're doing. 5 or more villagers, they're going fast castle. 2 or 3, it's probably feudal aggression, so they can get upgrades. 0 probably means down stone and getting a second TC. You know what I mean? So you want to get to his place at the start of feudal with your scouts. You can see his opening moves and react and adjust accordingly. Going winery, I feel like your goal is to potentially go castle yourself. So here's the thing, look, you just bought your scout here, but you don't scout anything else. This scout needs to be doing a roundabout, because you would have seen 8 on gold. That's fast castle 101. If you find the goal with 8 on it, you can send units immediately. But this is why doing such a slow age up is really harmful, because if you want to be able to attack, this slow of an age up really slows. You can't get units out in time. Unless your plan is to do like a big eco boom, then you're fine. But you're not scouting. The lack of scouting is really hurting you here, because you're not able to react correctly. You then tower to kill the boats, which is gotta put them in the tower. Oh, you're doing arrow slits. Okay, you could just pop your villager in the tower for now. And so you're finally scouting his base at the 7-minute mark. Oh, see, look at this. 10 on gold in this economy. It's just brutal. It's just brutal. And not only that, he's getting efficient eco. He has a lot of sheep. He's getting his farms up. And here's the thing. The second you see this, and you're not making units, which it looks like you're kind of going castle yourself. You're just getting your first barracks down. Your mercenary house down. So you could do a round of Keshiks. Japanese, he wants to go pure infantry. So you could do Keshiks. You also could do javelin throwers to get the camels when you go castle. But you could use a pair of Keshiks to raid. Basically what you need to do now, so now you're Russian castle, which is like the correct response in a way. But here's what you need to do. The second I see this, and you got your barracks down, you need to immediately wall up flanks. So I would have walled here, and then from like here to here, so you can't really run past your TC easily. I would have walled, and this wall would have stuck, but I would have sent 2 villagers down to wall from here to here, here to here, and then across to here as much as possible. And your goal basically is you can't allow him to raid you like crazy with knights. It just can't happen. Because that's his win condition now is he gets out 2 or 3 knights and he raids you and slows you down. He gets relics, and then he gets out units and he's fine. But you basically just you need to get out spearmen right now, and then voila. That's why this map is so good for him to do this, because it's a wide open map. One little trick as Byzantines you can do if you're trying to get up the castle quickly: drop a market and sell your olive oil. Sell the olive oil, buy food, you've been good to go. You should be upgrading the spearmen right now. You need spearmen out right now. Right now. Look how fast this first knight comes out. Boom, immediately. This is Yurishiro, 200% production speed. Okay, here's the key. You know he's coming. You gotta pull these guys off berries. You have to get out spearmen right now. 2 or 3 spearmen, even if they're feudal age spearmen, you're fine. Okay. Why'd you quit? Why'd you quit? Because he hadn't actually done anything to you. Okay, he kills a couple of villas. You're about to age up yourself. You're fine. You're honestly fine. You just pushed him off water, which immediately wasted 150 wood, 75, like over 400 wood wasted by that one tower. You could have got out spearmen, and you'd have been fine. Honestly, you'd have been fine. I don't know why you quit, but I hope this video helps you understand what you do in response to a castle. 1, you need to have a plan yourself going in. And I suggest you do a good feudal timing no matter what. 3, and you get your scout near their base faster, so you can tell if they're going castle rush faster or not. Because it looked like once you saw it, you went castle yourself, which suggests to me that you actually trying to do a feudal pressure. If you want to do a feudal pressure, you need to get the feudal faster. But 2, if someone rushes castle, does that mean it forces you to do anything off your plan? Your plan can still work. You just need to adjust your plan. And it didn't look like... It looks like you did. You adjusted to go to castle faster, but you didn't set yourself up for success. If someone's going to hit castle before you, you got to get up walls, and you got to get out spearmen to slow them down so that you can get to castle and be fine. I hope that was helpful to you. If you have any questions or feedback, let me know. I was streaming this on my Discord, my coaching Discord group. If you're interested in getting coaching, both free, paid, and just have a community to learn more AOE 4, check the description of this video and join on. Be happy to help. Be happy to have you. And good luck on your games.